In today's video, we will be heading to the thrift store, specifically Goodwill, and the continuation of the Habitat for Humanity Restore tour from the last video. Hopefully, you'll get some inspiration per usual, and hopefully, you will also consider the thrift store for your holiday decor as well as your holiday shopping. So, as per usual, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. So the first thing I was curious about on entering the store is this box on the ground. It had a $10 sticker with a picture of a chandelier on the side. I said to my husband, you know what, let's check out this box and see if we'll get lucky today with a brand new chandelier. And there it was, Meridian Light Trends. So I immediately looked it up online. As you can see here, this chandelier goes for over $200 at Lowe's, Bed Bath & Beyond, and others. So I'm immediately here showing you guys what we did when I came home. Well, actually, this is the apartment. I took it over to the apartment we're working on. As you can see here, this is the chandelier I spray painted a couple weeks ago. I've showed you in a previous video. This was an antique chandelier that's in the dining room. Instead of throwing it out, I decided to spray paint it in silver. Please check out the previous video. And my husband said, you know what, let's go ahead and swap it out for this new one, as he prefers the new one. So here they are. The guys were basically putting everything together. And here they are removing the chandelier I removed from the ceiling. Well, actually, the chandelier I spray painted, they were removing it from the ceiling to install the new one. And you'll have to let me know in the comments which you prefer. Do you prefer this antique chandelier that I've spray painted into silver in the space? Or do you prefer the new chandelier that we thrifted, and which is a brand new chandelier for only $10? I absolutely love both, to be honest, but I really do love the newer chandelier in the dining room because we are doing a mix of vintage and contemporary style. So I actually do love both, really can't decide. So let me know in the comments, which do you prefer? Now, I just couldn't wait to show you this masterpiece that we thrifted. So let's get back to the thrifting portion of the video. If you are new to my channel, I love visiting the thrift store. I love searching for unique items for my home. I tend to stick to the natural, neutral, earthy home decor. I do pick up a pop of color here and there, but I just love the feeling of finding something unexpected at a super affordable price and something so unique that not many people will have. You know, I just love the thrill of it, as do many of us. So I do hope you will consider subscribing. So as you can see here, I'm at the Goodwill store, and already I'm finding pieces for my home. Now, as you can see here, this is a set of pearl lights for Christmas. Hadn't seen anything like this in the general home stores, and at $3 for this box, it's a no-brainer. I definitely added that to my cart. Check out these baskets. This one is $5. Really good size. This one is $9 and this one is $5. box. This basket that says Bath and Body Works. $5. I always seem to find a good chess set. Now, for this set here, it was only $8 and it was a 6-in-1 game set, which means 6 games in one set. I was excited for this set only because previously I thrifted a glass chess board and it was missing the glass pieces. I was excited because in this set it had the glass, the clear glass and the frosted glass pieces that, I immediately thought of purchasing this one to use on the previous one. But then I realized that it had 6 games. Why not just get the whole set and use the whole set? I'll use these pieces for styling in the apartment styling that I'm doing, as well as other units. So I was excited for this. Also, I've noticed that in addition to chess sets, backgammon sets are also being used to style in home decor as well. I'll pop up a inspiration pic I saw on Pinterest. So I really thought this was a really good deal, and I was excited to see this find at Goodwill. $3. Just pretty. Be sure to also check out the book section of Goodwill or any thrift store. Over the years, I've found some really good choices, like I've found coffee table books that are on Amazon. I've also found a Christmas songbook last winter, and I've also found a really good children's book at very low prices. So definitely check out the book section of the thrift store. Before we leave Goodwill, I also want to show you when I first entered the store, there was this secretary, I believe it's called a side-by-side secretary hutch. As you can see here, Cherish has a very similar one being sold for almost $2,000. And in Goodwill, it was listed at $275, and it also had a sold sticker on it. So someone quickly bought it. So as promised, this portion of the video is a continuation of our visit to the Habitat for Humanity Restore here in Northwest Ohio. Now, according to their social media page, the Habitat for Humanity Restore is basically a retail store that sells and accepts donated new and used furniture, appliances, building materials, and other home items in good, usable condition. Now, as you can see here from the last video I showed you, they had a ton of vintage cantilever chairs. I just wanted to get them all. I ended up getting 2 of them for the project I'm working on. They had a ton of chairs, furniture pieces. Now, according to their social media page as well, proceeds from the restore go to build houses for local families in need. Thus, they provide a green cycle for companies, customers, and for homeowners in the community. They sell items anywhere from pillows, furniture, paint, and everything in between. Now, it would be a super long video if I were to show you everything in the store, but in today's video, this is basically a continuation of the last video, and I'll show you some of the things that caught my eye and some of the things that I'm pretty excited about. So let's get into it. Now, at only $4.99, you can grab a roll of fabric. Really substantial, thick fabric, which could be used for possibly curtains or reupholstering a piece of furniture. But I thought at $4.99 per roll, this was such a good steal, such a good find. And if you have a Habitat for Humanity restore in your area, definitely check them out. Especially if you're working on maybe making over a space, a project elsewhere, or a project at your personal home. They had luxury vinyl planks in the box in a set that were at super affordable prices. I believe $45 and change. They had anything from chandeliers at $9.99, wall switch plate covers. They had picture frames, a ton of vintage chairs. I mean, there was so much to see. It was a bit overwhelming at times. But one thing we were so excited about finding is a vanity for the bathroom that we're currently working on. So the bathroom that we're currently working on has a 24-inch wide vanity, and we were on the lookout for maybe possibly a 31-inch wide vanity. Super excited about this find. As you can see here, this was originally $651, and we were able to pick it up for $75. Brand new. This is just the floor model. When we purchased this, we were able to get it in a brand new box. So definitely a really good find there. So after we kept on looking, we also saw the his and hers double sink vanity as well at the store. And would you believe we were able to find a marble top his and hers sink that was originally over $1,000, actually over $1,500, brand new in box. Again, this is just the floor model as you see here. This is a 73-inch wide, and this is a 61-inch wide. Now, this one here was originally over $1,500. $349 was the price at the store on this day. This was such a steal, and we debated on whether or not to grab this piece, and yes, we ended up picking up, well, actually, we did not pick it up on the same day, but yes, we ended up purchasing this vanity for only $350. Listen, just the marble top itself is over $300 in a big box store. So this is such a steal, and my husband and I were super excited about this find. So then we realized that there was another building towards the back of the main store, and they had more items. If that wasn't enough, they had porcelain tiles, which were only $11.99, 12 by 24 in size, $11.99 per box. They had travertine textured tiles. They had marble tiles. They even had farmhouse style stainless steel sinks in all sizes for only $74.99. So regardless of the size, regardless of the style, all sinks, new in box, were only $75. I almost lost my mind, you guys. There were a ton of stuff. So again, if you are close to a Habitat for Humanity restore, definitely check them out. If you are remodeling a home, if you are making over a space, a rental, your personal home, whatever the case may be, definitely check them out. So I'm back home, and let's get straight into how I styled it. Now remember the pearl lights earlier on in the video. I did pick up both boxes, which were only $3 each. I went ahead and decorated our front door with one of the box of lights, as you can see here. I strung it all around the front entrance door, and this is how it turned out. So for this year, I decided to go with the traditional colors for Christmas. As you can see, I have it twisted around the garland. I'm using the garland which we purchased last year from Walmart. Not too much going on this year, but I think it turned out pretty well. It looks absolutely beautiful during the nighttime, and this is how it turned out for only $3 for the entire box. I believe it's 25 feet long. Okay guys, so here are the little mini glass Christmas trees that I picked up earlier on in the video. I've added some AA batteries to the compartment here. And then now I'm just gonna cover it up. I'm currently at, one of the rentals that I showed you guys in previous videos, and I picked this up today actually for only $4. And I added some AA batteries to this battery compartment here. I have an idea to place it on the fireplace mantle over there. So let's go ahead and set it up. See what it looks like. Green shrubs, branches from outside. And I'm just gonna decorate the mantle with the mini crystal trees and the evergreen. So some of them are connected to the battery, wired to the battery, to the main battery compartment, but then others are individual, which I'm thinking I may need to replace the batteries in this one and the individual ones. So this one is working, as you can see, and it changes color. How beautiful is this? So I'll have to get batteries for the others, like this bigger one here. I think the battery isn't working. Ooh, it is working, but obviously the battery is weak, so we'll need to get some batteries for this one. I'm adding the evergreen branches from outside. Okay, so obviously I need to add a couple more branches from the evergreen outside. Look, you can actually see a berry here. These are real branches from the plant outside. So as you can see, it may need a couple more for this section here, but the lights are beautiful. So in addition to these two items that I thrifted and the beautiful chandelier I showed you in the beginning of the video, we also purchased the vanity, which you will see in the final reveal of the apartment makeover. And we also purchased this vanity for our personal home. I am super excited with all the finds that we found last couple of days. Be sure to check out your local thrift stores. You never know what you'll score this holiday season. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.